and now a little bit more.
Yay! We made it. We did it. We're back. And now, Hirac Delest with your friends Alex, Cory, Nate, and Austin. We're your best friends, and you should love us.
Dexter too.
Dexter, we seen your tale this morning. Listen, what the fuck did we do on Hirac Delest? Let's look at the list. I think we do favorite moments first. Do you guys want to do that? Who want to go first in alphabetical order? A-L comes before A-U.
Wait.
What?
Fuck, it does.
It does.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, I was just hoping he was lying to my face because I wasn't prepared for this question.
I think the reason he did that is because he isn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah. How dare you? Oh, I don't know what my favorite moment would be. Shit. I mean, probably the get fire pizza scene. You know, I know that's total bullshit, but that was pretty fucking good.
That was a bullshit scene, and maybe it didn't fit, but
It was a bullshit scene that I specifically gave you an out for. Is this canon? And you were like, yeah. Axe set you guys on fire. And I was like, alright, motherfucker.
Shit.
Also, all you fucking dumbasses, fucking three of you have immediate access to my fucking place through the roof, through the front door. Cameron fucking lives there half the time. Well, none of you dumbasses showed up to meet Axe? What the fuck, bro?
We were all there.
We were all high, except Nate.
We were just in an alley.
You're smoking in the alley. You tell him to meet at the only place ever. Don't ever morph himself in public. Stay unseen by people. Then you guys are like, I'll meet you outside.
I'm approaching the limit. I need to get in
You want
somewhere.
to smoke weed in your house? Like, come on.
I didn't say you had to smoke weed in my house.
Didn't say we couldn't.
Plant, like.
I guess I gotta go next. Because I'm next in the
Well,
alphabet.
AU does come after A.
And I gave you even more time. That's all I can do.
Shit, I should have thought of something.
You should have gone opposite alphabet.
Let's reverse it.
No!
Okay, I'll go. What was my favorite? I like the Adam and Savannah scene. It was pretty cool. Like,
Reese dad.
Yeah, you tried to lie and like he caught you in it, so he like didn't let it go as easily, and then you kind of left him on a cliffhanger type thing.
I failed the role.
Amazing. I bow to that. You played to your role. That was good. Who's next? Cory.
I think I liked the haunted going through the motions, Zac and Grant like 1,000 yards staring at each other and just like being so lost in their own trauma and shit that they kind of didn't notice, and then they just moved on.
Yeah. Nate?
My knee-jerk reaction is to say the dream. Zac's nightmare
cool
at the beginning.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
But I didn't enjoy it. So I don't know if that counts, but like it was very cool, but I hated it. And I hate you, and we're not friends anymore. I'm just kidding.
Shit.
I
also feel like there was another moment like in the middle that I was like, this is fucking rad, and I don't remember what it was now. I'll have to re-listen.
I was guessing it was a dream.
It started off that way for me because I was like, "Oh, he's describing this big fancy breakfast.
Right.
Like, this is what a dream," and then it stopped seeming like one. And I didn't even question it when he was like, like Alex appears or the moose appears, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, this is all legit. This is a real battle." It didn't occur to me at all that like he would be letting Alex do that.
Right. Well, I was wondering a shared dream at one point, but there was another part like when that didn't happen and he was just still describing it. I was like, it's nice this happening to someone else.
Right. I thought it at first, and then I stopped thinking it, and then it finally was a dream again, and I was like, oh, okay, good, because I was like, no, the game's over. No.
We're all dead.
that is kind of what I wanted to happen. Is like tease the dream part.
The fear of failure.
It's real. I was actually like mad at Austin for a minute too, just because like Cameron was like they found out, and I was like that's bullshit. We should have got to like defend it. What happened?
Yep.
Fucking throwing that shit in. Anyway, I'm not mad now. That was a cool moment. I just didn't like it.
So I do
Just
want I do want to talk about the dream because I was excited about it. Like,
yeah, that was cool.
We say as much as you want, Nate. Talk about it as much as you want. I do want to hear from Cory and Alex because they weren't even there. They weren't even in the scene, but they listened to it. So I want to hear from them too. But if you have, say whatever you want to say about it.
I really did not know what to do. I didn't know if my parents were already controllers, and they like I was like, okay, they clearly set a big banquet as a trap for me, and Chapman is here to like tighten the noose, basically. And so me running upstairs and locking the door, like I was honestly surprised I was able to get upstairs. And then I'm like, now what do I do? Fuck, do I turn into a hawk? Do I turn into a crow? Do I go fucking orangutan? I didn't know what to do. And do I just go back downstairs and wreck shit? Do I try to like get my parents out? Are they gonna come with me? I thought about thought speaking to them. The whole thing, everything was going through. I don't know. I didn't know. I was like, what do I do? Because I gotta save my parents. Because I'm like, I don't know. I didn't want to just be cold-hearted and be like, no, fuck them.
I'm gonna change my favorite moment to that, just because of like hearing your reaction. If that feels Animorphs to me. I don't know about you guys.
It was extremely Animorphs. Like the whole thing was very much like, damn, shit, what fuck, what do I do? That's why, like, God, you started rushing me when the Hork-Bajir were popping out. Yeah. And I was like, oh God, what?
I wanted that to be.
I needed a second to remember where everything was, and that was legitimately what was happening. And my first instinct is attack the Hork-Bajir, but I'm a fucking crow. What am I gonna do?
I wanted you to be
pebble
panicked.
At them.
Like panicked right then, and like them calling on Cameron, especially because he's always followed you, calling on you to make a decision.
Yeah.
What about you guys? We'll go in reverse alphabetical order, but names backwards. So that's X first. So Alex.
That was so rude.
Actually, it's not. It's Cory because Y comes after X, so it's Cory.
Like even doing your dumb bullshit, it didn't work.
And I didn't question you about the alphabet this time. I fucking believed you.
Yeah, I didn't either, and it's
face.
my fucking name.
That's different.
Hilarious. So throughout the dream sequence, I was, later when doing some insight with it, because Grant was like, when they were talking about it, I think it was probably a narrative thing that Austin was doing to confront Zac with some of the terrors of leadership and doing it wrong. The other thought I had with it that I think is less likely now, just based on rolls that were made, was a vision of what could come sent by the Elemist. But because it had dream logic, and it was like a memory of a smell, and like sensations were not as acute as Grant literally being tortured under Space God, think it was probably an actual stress dream that was just a dream, but confronted Zac with the fear of failure.
Yeah, I mean...
So those were my thoughts on the dream. Other than that, when Zac panicked and turned into a crow to fly away, I was like, that's going to bite him in the ass.
As I was doing it, like, I wanted to switch back again, but I was like, I've already switched once, let me just fucking switch.
If you would have been like, I want to go to this, like, part of me would have been like, okay, you change into that, like, without making you...
Oh, from Crow?
It kind of, like, I think...
Dream logic?
Yeah. Like,
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Alex?
I mean, I loved it. I loved that whole scene. I was having a blast listening to it, and it was fucking terrifying, horrifying. I was also pulling apart the logic from like the first part of it, and like I literally it's like near like the fruit's got into a square. I was like, well, fuck this, I'm fucking out. Like, and I don't know why, but like that, I was like, screw that
Bullshit.
shit.
When he said funny shapes, I kept expecting him to be like, well, giraffes and shit, like or
I was
animals.
like,
That would've
Animals or
been-
aliens or something.
If I would have made him cut into animals,
but he
that
said
would
the
have been good.
kiwi was cubed, and I'm like, that's how people cut fruit.
no, he
That's a
said
normal
weird
shape.
square, and I hated it. And I was like,
A perfect
"No,
square.
This is weird. I hate it."
You don't cut your fruits into cubes.
Okay, some like if you had some like cubed watermelon that was in a spread
Yeah.
that was like that is a thing that can happen.
Watermelon, pineapple.
Cubed fucking kiwi
It's
is
fucking weird
something a
as shit.
psychopath does.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Let
the
me look
weirdest
up
shit I've
So
ever
like literally, and especially because he described it not as cubed, but as squared, which
As
means to
squared,
me he has sliced it and then cut the fucking edges off.
It
And
is
as soon as
only
he's-
two-dimensional.
I was like, it's a fucking, it's like
Chip,
a
a kiwi
goddamn
chip.
D2
Yeah.
of kiwi cut into a square, and I was like, actually, fuck this. I hate it. This is
I
wrong.
believe it.
Literally.
Listen, I'm looking at a picture of cubed kiwi, and I love it.
You can love it all you want. It's wrong. And
Alright.
again, not cubed, squared.
And also cubed, yeah, cubed means you cut it down into the little cubes that you might put in a
Right.
salad. This was a square of kiwi. Like,
Yeah.
you just cut the sides off.
Speaking,
And he was literally like, throw these fucking quarter inches of kiwi away that are perfectly edible. Like,
There-
why? Who is
there
this
is-
goddamn monster?
there is someone on YouTube or TikTok or something that I saw once who like will grow like watermelon and stuff into like squares and fun shapes.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what he'll do is he'll like make a mold and then have it grow into that so that it limits it. Then he can, you know, he has to do some bullshit to get rid of it because like it has to be pretty sturdy to do that, but it looks cool as fuck. So
Austin
That's
would have
cool,
had
man.
to have described all of that to me to make me buy into the goddamn
Right.
square kiwi.
yeah.
Honestly, when Austin said square, I just went, he probably means cube. I just
I like that
not-
we were
did not think twice about it. I was just like, that's just Austin saying the wrong word. That's fine.
I like that we were
Weird.
finally narrative punished for not hearing Savannah say that she got off work at noon and just deciding
Yeah.
on a thing and her being like, it's when I get off
All
work.
right.
I was thinking that whole time. I was like, "Shit, they're doing lunchtime a lot, but Savannah's not going to be there at lunchtime." And then you said it. I was like, well, let's chill. See what happens.
Also,
Sorry.
I hope it wasn't too much of an overstep for it to be like, Savannah texted me back and said that no one listened when she said that she got off at noon, so we're waiting.
I'd like to think I didn't, and you just said that.
That's also perfectly fair. Like, Grant did pick up on it, but
Yeah.
just
Or,
didn't
like,
say anything to
He
anyone.
remembered later, like when she didn't show
Yeah,
up.
something like
"Oh,
that.
Yeah, she's still here.
And meanwhile, Zach is probably still oblivious. Like, where the fuck is she at?
Zach,
The
who's
fuck?
known
It's
my
called
job
20.
since day fucking one, has never deviated from it. Zach's like, what the fuck? 12:20.
Zach
Better at the
asks
zoo
you
at noon
every
100
weekend.
times.
I'm
Zach asks
changing.
you every weekend when you're working, and you're like, I am working 8 to noon,
Listen.
or whatever.
I know you think that that's a stretch. This is my life with Scott every fucking day. So
Oh, as
it's
a
not.
married man, I can assure you this is my life with Courtney
I'm-
as well. So
I'm changing my favorite moment, by the way, too, because I've been sitting here thinking, and I just remembered. I'm changing it to Cameron's excitement at borrowing a Nintendo Switch that he does not realize is a gift.
Oh shit! I forgot. Yeah, that was amazing. I did forget about the Cameron Savannah fucking. That was an intense moment too.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
was
going to
really
say
good.
that is my favorite. I
Yeah.
hated it.
That's one of those moments that's like, they're good for the narrative, but they're like,
Painful.
I don't want to be mad at any of you, but I have to play mad at you, and I don't
Yeah.
know. It leaves weird taste in my mouth,
Well,
so I always make
in,
sure.
in
everything's
Cameron's whole thing of like things are too important right now, I'm not allowed to feel emotions, is super unhealthy.
all right. Yeah. Well, everybody
like-
has their.
Yeah, but that everyone deals with things
Yeah.
differently. Like, ugh.
I did not appreciate the gravity of Cameron's emotion until he threw away an uneaten protein bar.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that boy don't waste food.
He
Oh
was
no.
displeased.
He was unhappy.
But it was
So-
such a good moment for both of them.
It was, absolutely.
Because, like, correct me if I'm wrong, or whatever I say, Alex, Savannah is very studious. Like, she studies her shit, she reads books, she learns, and she's probably right most of the time. And I'm not saying she wasn't right to do what she did and investigate into Cameron, follow him, and do all that as Austin. I'm not saying you weren't right. But, like, in that situation, she felt wrong, and Cameron felt she was wrong, too. So, like, it's cool to see Savannah that's always right in a place where she feels wrong. And, like, to see a different side of your character.
It also sucks to, like, Savannah over here is, like, Savannah knows she doesn't feel emotions as acutely as others. She runs on logic, and emotion isn't much of a thing with her. And her saying, you don't have to forgive me that quickly. You are allowed to have negative emotions towards me for this thing that I have done that was over the line. And Cameron just being like, no, I can't. I don't have time for that. I was like, oh, God, dude, no.
And so Savannah's, like, I think I tried to say this, but less eloquently during that whole scene, but Savannah's apology is not... In the moment with the information she had, she made the decision that she thought was correct. And if it happened again, she would make the same decision. So the apology is just for, I learned after the fact that I was incorrect.
Oh, okay.
And I apologize for that. My behavior was what it was because of the information I had.
That makes sense. It probably also wouldn't have been a good look to be like, I'm sorry because I have realized what I did was wrong and I'd fucking do it again.
She kind of said that.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's better probably not to say it as blatantly.
Yeah, no.
And Cameron is an idiot, we all know, but I think he did pick up on it, like, and that's why he said, like, he understands. He definitely does, but it just sucks. Like, and I think he even said it. I think he does feel different from the rest of the group because nobody else went under that level of, scrutiny from everybody, and he knows that. Like, but I don't know. He understands the situation too, so it's like hard to be mad. There's no time to be mad.
Grant's trying his damnedest to make up to him for it because Grant feels feelings too hard and he knows that shit was unfair. And he likes Cameron a lot.
Yeah.
Zach's not dealing with it.
That sounds right.
But hey, Zac has done the same thing.
Nate hates it. I want to be really clear. But like Zac is just like, yeah. Well, maybe if I just don't talk about it, it'll be fine.
Because Zac has done it too, where he followed Cameron the night Reese died when he went into the.
Yep.
I wonder if Cameron's ever followed any of you.
If it came to light that he did, Grant would be like, I deserve that.
Nah, he's not good at plans. We want to do fan questions?
Can I add another favorite moment? And that's that we actually made not one but two plans.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like we actually have two plans. Two plans.
2.5. What is that?
1.75 plans.
I wouldn't say 7.5. I'd say 0.5.
1.6.
All right, I'll split the difference.
Fine. What is the 0.6?
Going to the guy's office. You pointed out we got an office.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, not even that one. I'm talking about the sharing event with the dogs.
No, I know. Those are the two.
That's one of the two, yeah.
And then the 0.5.
Because that one was pretty well...
Oh, so you're saying 2.5?
Yeah.
2.6.
Yeah, that's 1.5.
That's what I meant by 2.5.
I misheard you. I misheard you.
2.6 is what we've agreed on. So let's not.
I was saying 1.6 the whole time. I thought you were saying we had like less than two plans. All right,
no. 2.6.
Whatever. I like that we all sat down and like fucking decided to do something.
Yeah,
that was great. That was good. Anyway, okay. Sorry. Move on now, Austin. Now I'm done.
I just got a
You go.
message from Alex.
No, that was from a while ago.
I liked Alex. I liked Savannah's small bit of sass there. Like, yeah, you want to sideline me? I get it. I'm like,
that was upsetting. I didn't. It wasn't a sideline.
Come on, you guys, you can't always not be upsetty spaghetti when we're having these fucking games, guys.
Yeah. I like spaghetti.
Animorphs. Okay, listen, I don't know shit about D&D, but I know shit about Animorphs, and we can't always be like a big fucking happy family all the time. Sometimes
that's what
people
we
do
are.
bad shit, and you just gotta be there and be mad at them. And
you're right, Alex. I will start playing Grant more.
More angsty.
A little bit more vitriolic. A little bit like less put together. I'll try and make sure he has some like emotional outbursts, some moments of lack of unity with the group, because I know that I've pulled it way too together.
It's like a little bit too together. Could you also add a gun into that mix? Like,
yeah, I'll make sure I give him a gun.
Sweet.
Give him a gun.
And I'll
It would be great if your character was just an actual agent of chaos. That'd be perfect. Could you do that? Too close to home.
I'm gonna take.
No, the Chaos Agent went and got himself killed. There is some balance with Grant at least.
There's some balance.
Well, I meant the whole Krayak thing. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, that's not great. He's not loving that.
I'll get mad at you when I'm a player. I'll let the player drama ensue. That's why I didn't make Cameron get real mad at you, because I was letting the player drama ensue.
Nah, you should make Cameron real mad.
Maybe somebody piss on him or something. I bet that'll get him mad.
I mean, there was something that was going to happen, probably with Grant and Cameron, that got usurped by someone dying, and he would have probably been really mad with that. But it was a story beat that kind of didn't happen, at least not yet.
Well, do you guys want to move on to fan questions?
Sure.
Yes.
While we do these fan questions, if you want to scan to see if there's any Grant rumors, Cory.
I don't think there have. Well,
all right. First.
Oh no, there is one.
First fan question. All these are from. A lot of these are from Songheart. The first one is your character a Marvel fan? And if yes, who is their favorite? We may have answered this already. You guys want to go through it just real quick? You don't have to go into like why. Because there's a lot of questions we're going to try to get through.
I can answer that immediately.
All right, go.
Zac is a huge Marvel fan. His favorite team is the X-Men. His favorite X-Man is Spike.
Cory.
Grant has told. Well, first of all, Grant has told Zac multiple times that doesn't count, and that he's not allowed to say that Spike is his favorite because Spike is not canonical.
Fuck not. Evolutions is canonical.
Yeah.
It's just a different you.
Yeah, well, it's not from the comics, so it doesn't really count.
So MCU doesn't count.
Really? You like X-Men? Name 6.
Oh shit! Gatekeeping.
I mean,
I'll name 10. I'll name 100.
I'll name a lot. Cory will say Spike is also one of my favorites. I love Spike.
Man.
Grant, I think,
Cyclops,
is.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, no, I mean, if we want to do this, we can do it. But
you got
Grant...
Nate Gray, you got Nathaniel Gray, you got Summer,
Oh,
you got
Summers, you got Scott Gray, you got Nate Summer, you got.
Oh, someone cut.
Summers family.
Someone cuts Nate's cable, please. He's been watching too much.
Cable.
Cut my cable. Really?
You forgot about cable.
Yeah. No, he said Nathaniel Summers. That's why.
Yeah, he said like
a little more havoc. You want to do that?
Oh my god!
You guys are cannonballing down a place.
He's not even in the Summers family.
I'm going rogue. No. Like an MCU.
I'm going beast mode. All right, that's enough.
You know what,
guys? We all like Marvel.
I'm going Cyclops.
I'm getting kicked down here, but I'm gonna rise back up like a phoenix. All right.
That was a stretch.
Yeah, it was.
It.
Like Mr. Fantastic.
All right, this joke's getting Colossus. Let's keep.
Swallow your pride, Austin. Admit that wasn't good.
What a gambit that was.
Fuck!
Hey, Toad.
Hey.
We're
And
just
also the
avalanching
blob.
onto each other now.
Oh, man. My cerebrals are... That's not an X-Men.
That's not an X-Man.
You know, this
You're not
keeps
X-Men.
just. This is just like toppling into each other like a domino.
Yeah.
This bit
Like
has lost
multiple
all this
man.
week.
Can we Lockheed this up, please?
Yeah, Sabretooth. What is...
The alien dragon who's also not a mutant?
Oh.
Dude. Alright, we're done.
Pride. Kitty pride.
This is starting to
Yeah,
stagnate.
see?
It's looking
That's
kind of like a
perfect. I
Deadpool.
was still making a joke.
I was coming there, man. King me. See if you can figure out what
Is
that
all
one
of this staying in?
Yep.
This is the best Hirac Delest ever.
We've done it. What about...
Does that answer your fucking question, Songhart?
I kind of.
I love you, Songhart. I'm sorry.
I expected Nate to get on to me and tell me that Deadpool isn't a mutant.
Why would I say that?
Not.
Deadpool.
Oh,
You guys,
motherfucker.
we
Don't do
can't-
this
There's
right
so
now.
many. There's so many questions that we have to get through. I pasted them all the other day. There's like a lot. So
We can have this discussion later, but he is not a mutant. Anyways.
Is he a mutate?
Yeah,
I think
he's a
so.
mutant.
Because, yeah, this...
I
shit
know he is
does
in the
a-
movies, but I thought he was in the...
He's a
Okay.
mutant in the movies, but he is mutate in the comics because
Hey guys, welcome to our new podcast.
he got cancer, and then as part of
Hey.
the X project, they gave him Wolverines. Yes,
So pretty close to the Deadpool movie.
pretty
Alex,
close, but they made him. They made his
You
mutant
mean
powers
mutant?
like
I'll
yeah,
mute him.
exactly.
I'll
But
mute him
he's
out.
mutant.
podcast. We name this podcast Nathaniel's all the way down.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Yeah. Cool.
I peaked. I'm good.
Usually I keep the same episode title of the show to the Hirac Delest. Not this time.
Man, what about my sweet summer's child?
Oh, that's extremely good.
Oh, sweet
Yeah.
summer child. We can do that to both of them. No, it doesn't
The
make sense.
summers,
For
it's gotta be summers plural.
It's so like, it's very weird that he's not because of how like tied up in the X project he was and how often he shows up with the X-Men. But yeah, he's mutate.
Okay.
Anyways, Grant basically only knows the mainstream stuff. He doesn't really dive deep into comic book lore. And while he thinks he's a little bit too much of a goody two-shoe, his favorite is Daredevil because just the way he fights is very
Daredevil's a
similar
mutate.
to what Grant would like. No,
He gets his powers from some
I don't
kind
even
of...
think.
Well,
he
let's
gets
see.
chemicals
it's the
in his
ooze.
eyes that blinds him. And then he gets
Yeah,
his powers. So he's not a mutant.
Yeah, but I think he's just a superhuman. I don't think he's. I think
No,
he's technically just like a superhuman. He didn't have his powers are not technically.
Not in the Marvel
Power.
universe. If you don't get them from being born or
Right, but that's if you, like,
missed, you're a mutate.
But he's just a human with
They got
enhanced.
powers.
But I
But it's enhanced because of the
Yeah.
just-
the splat.
are they okay?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
yes, he
because
would
it's
be.
the same ooze that made the Ninja Turtles. So
Yeah.
What?
Technically. It's
All right.
that's a thing.
Uh,
Eastman
Okay,
and Laird
well,
based on.
Then
Yeah,
yes,
anyway.
he would be mutate.
What was your question, Alex? Oh, we were to name the thing Nathan's all the way all the way down.
I
Let's-
like Must Be Summer's Child, but
Alex,
I
what
also-
was your X-Men?
What?
Did you name your
Well-
Savannah's X-Men?
Marvel.
If she liked MCU,
Oh yeah, Marvel.
No, she wouldn't
Marvel at
know
all.
what that was. Like, she's watched, again, we've established already, she's watched Evolution with Zac, and she likes it. If you asked her if that was MCU, she would say, no, that's X-Men Evolution.
And I corrected you like Daredevil had to be a mutant because it doesn't say mutant. That's what we went with. But you're right. Deadpool can be it, Cory. And that's actually what probably what Cameron's will be, just because he's not into superheroes, but he does. He would have watched Deadpool.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Same thing for Star Wars or Star Trek. I'm gonna say I want to just go ahead and say Cameron says no. He likes the one with the long saber with ones on two ends. Red one on two ends.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yeah, but I'm telling you how Cameron says. I know
Yeah.
what
Right.
Darth Maul is.
Oh, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The one that spins the red.
That sounds like, I don't know, Silence of the Lambs. I'm sorry, I'm busy Googling Deadpool memes. Sorry.
What about your Savannah? Star Wars, Star Trek? Do you care?
She does not care at all. I'm sure she's seen some of at least Star Wars, but yeah, she does not give a shit at all.
Corey, what about Grant?
Grant thinks they're both stupid and does not care about them, but he thinks Kylo Ren is hot.
Nate.
I think Steve probably has tried to make him watch Star Trek, and he has not gotten into it, but does admit that like Geordi LaForge is pretty cool. Probably no Star Wars, despite how much that hurts me.
Fuck.
Because I fucking
Nobody
love
did
Star Wars. Yeah.
Shit. Are you guys? Are the Humanimals disappointed in real aliens? Savannah, let's start with you.
God no. She's so fucking pumped. She fucking loves, like, I can't
Yeerk's-
tell you how excited she is.
Yeerk
I mean-
suck,
Grant is.
but
Even from, like, not like Yeerk specifically and Yeerk's invading, but like even from just like a standpoint of like looking at different species and animals and blah blah blah, that's fucking interesting as shit. Like, that's very cool.
yeah, I'll say like Cameron's disappointed in Taxons, but that's just because they're ugly. All the other ones he likes because he thinks they look cool. Except Yeerk, 'cause he hates them too. Yeah. And Gads, they're weird. Nate.
Zac had no preconceived notions about aliens, other than like vague, I don't know, like 1950s sci-fi shit.
Oh,
Probably some
now?
MST3K
Yeah.
that he got. They haven't met his script now yet, so he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. He probably watched some MST3K type shit and whatever. These are better than that, so he's like, okay.
Corey, what about
Yes, they suck shit. All of them. The one cool one died in front of them. Fuck all these things.
Well, another one came. Another one like him.
Just like him.
Max?
It's the same. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck, Max.
fucking jackass.
It's still
It's
there.
playing nice right now, but
Yeah,
fuck
it's still there. I can tell. This next one
Rick.
is for Grant.
Oh,
Oh no, it ain't. Will your,
Why are you such a duty head?
will your character ever morph a sentient creature? I guess it is for Grant, but this one's for everybody though. I'll go ahead and get Cameron out of the way, only if it's needed and
Yeah.
like Zac tells him to, and it's like there's no other choice. He might.
I'm gonna just say remains to be seen.
yeah. I mean,
It's
Grant's
not a hard line, but
Grant's thing is he can see the value in it, but he can also see the value in what has been brought up about endangering other people's lives and livelihood by getting them caught up in this stuff by being viewed while doing it. Being alone in a room with his friends to try it out and see if it would be viable for unlocking a cell phone as Chapman. No. Shaking the hand of the security guard that is really chill, and then turning into him later for a distraction. Not great. Not gonna do that. That seems shitty. Situational.
Savannah.
Not unless there's no other choice, but I say that recognizing that what we were talking about here is humans, because then where do we draw the line on sentient? Is a
Yeah.
completely
Actually, I was
different discussion.
about to mention I need to go back because I've already done it because I'm morph kombucha.
Right, and then once we get to like whales and dolphins, I
Yeah,
mean,
I was
like,
gonna say,
where
we
do you draw the
dolphin-
line on?
Where do you draw the line? And we,
Yeah.
already morphed Rachel.
Yeah.
A sentient creature. Yeah, that is a way to put it.
Like I morphed a dude who knows sign language. No question.
There you go. It's pretty vague, but sometimes.
But if we're talking about
sometimes we
humans or other aliens,
humans
Well,
is how
you
we
know,
answered. I think.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we get that deep into it with the enhancements, well, Awesome Possum was express permission, so that's
Yeah. Forced permission, almost.
yeah.
This next one's for Grant, or for Cory. Has Grant been shot more than once?
No.
You're finally in the club.
No, a lot of, as we've as we have as we have mentioned, this a lot of, not all of, but a lot of what Grant, talks about and does is a show because he wants to, have that persona. So like he specifically broke things off with his ex and was doing things to try and circumvent some of the gang shit that was going on. Like it wasn't something he wanted to be a part of, so no, that was the only time so far.
The next one is who freaked out the most when Grant got shot. I don't know.
Grant?
Grant after, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
But Chad wasn't in there. Maybe Reese?
I think it was a tie between Cameron
Reese?
and Zac.
It might have been. Cameron did jump out of the van to help. Zac was already kind of.
Cameron was the one who was. Yeah, Cameron was the one who was going the most like sterile. To use a terrible word.
Yeah, I guess Cameron then.
Like Zac was keeping it together a little bit more, but he was definitely freaking out. Reese was freaking out, but like it was coming out as like anger and
And he was driving the van and like honking the horn and.
He switched with Cameron.
Oh yeah. Huh. You're right.
Did you say it in that way?
No, you're just right.
Grant didn't come back to life gracefully.
So yeah, I guess Cameron is the answer to that. Go back and listen.
Grant's mom.
Yeah, go back and listen, and you tell us.
You tell us.
You and Songhart, you go listen to that episode. You tell us who freaked out the most.
Comment on this Hirac Delest and tell us who freaked out the most.
Write
That's
in
right.
your answer to who.
Yeah, who do you think? Not just you, Songhart. Everybody.
Everybody, who do you think did the most? Woo!
Whose Disney character is your favorite? Is your character's favorite?
Oh, I know.
Iron Man.
No, like Disney. Disney.
Oh, okay.
Surely it's Disney. Max from Goof Troop.
That's a solid. Not to Alex. She fucking hates that movie. She doesn't hate it. She just doesn't like it.
Don't
Throw
expose
me under
her
the
to
bus
that.
like this.
Don't expose her to people coming after her for this.
I mean, I already published it on Animorphs Anonymous, so honestly, like,
in the
it's fine.
Get in the comments.
Get in the comments. Shout out to Luke, man. He's
Once
amazing.
again, I have to bring up the fact that Goof Troop is ancient.
But it's
Why
a meme now. No. It's meme to shit. It's big meme shit. It's like Shrek.
It's a cult thing, man. Like,
Is it really?
People like the Goofy movie.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Alex can probably attest about how people talk shit
I'm
about
talking
it.
about Goof
People
Troop,
feel-
the show, though.
I'm talking about the Goofy movie,
Yeah.
in which Max was in.
And the Goof Troop came after the Goofy movie, I think.
You're right. No, Goof Troop the show. You're right. Like that's what I called
Yeah.
it, and that's fair. And Max is
Right.
in that. My bad,
Yeah,
my bad.
I understand.
Nobody's talking about that shit. That's like DuckTales. Nobody talks
Right.
about that. But
What?
the Goofy movie is what I meant. That's what I was referencing.
Get him, Austin.
Okay. All right. I'll have to ask some Zoomers if they watch the Goofy.
The mostly they're that fucking the dance, the Michael Jackson ripoff guy.
Stand
yeah.
up. Powerline, yeah.
Powerline.
That song's awesome.
I kept want to call him Frozen, and that's not right.
Alex is dying right now. She hates the person.
Anyway, the excellent movie called The Goofy Movie.
What about Goofy Movie 2?
Also, really
How
good.
can you hate the Leaning Tower of Jesus?
What's up?
You ever wonder why we're always wearing gloves? It's in the second one. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Makes me laugh. time.
Isn't that
I'm
the fishing song? The fish. What shit?
leaving the show.
Damn it!
Cast.
We're gonna do a watch party.
This is the last episode that I'm on.
Look,
Bye.
hey, give us if we get 100 followers before next show. Alex will watch the Goofy movie and commentate it, and we'll put it out.
I will. You know what? Fuck yeah! If we get 100 fucking followers, I will watch the Goofy movie live
You know
on a
what?
stream and comment on it. If the movie
The
can be
boys
live, I
got
don't
me.
know, but my fucking words will be.
Yeah, you heard
It'll
it
just
here.
be an hour and a half stream, black screen while Alex screams.
Yep. If 100 fucking people want that so bad,
I'm gonna put this on
yeah, I'll do
Get-
it.
a document for
Get it
the
on
future
Twitter.
real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Get it on Twitter immediately.
Alex watches a Goofy movie. Hey, my new goal in life is to bring this to fucking fruition.
I'm gonna create a bunch of fucking.
Why
fake
do you move
accounts.
against me, Austin?
I don't move
in every
against you.
capacity.
I do not move against you. We will move together to make this work. It's gonna be hilarious.
All right.
Look, what's your favorite Disney show, movie, character?
What's your character's
Grant?
favorite character?
Grant, what's your character's favorite friend?
Rapunzel.
Aww.
That's good.
Aw.
Do you like Maximus the horse, a name I definitely knew before 2 weeks ago?
Can you say Rapunzel backwards?
Is that what Horse
Rumpelstiltskin.
Girls?
Wait a minute.
It's not that.
The horse is fine.
Rumpelstil.
Maximus is awesome.
Is Rumpelstiltskin? Is that the same as Rapunzel? They're the friends.
Nope.
No,
What
It's
the fuck are you talking about?
not at all.
no.
I thought he trapped her in there and made her grow her hair out,
Nope.
and she couldn't
Nope.
even let her
He's
out. And he
Sleeping
said his
Beauty.
name backwards.
Well, No. No.
Who trapped
He's
Rapunzel?
also not Sleeping Beauty.
Her
is
stepmom.
No, that's Sleeping Beauty. That's Snow White.
Sleeping Beauty. No, that's also.
It's
no,
almost
Snow
like
White
a
is the Wicked
formula.
Witch.
It's almost like a
Austin.
formula.
You gotta trust
that
me.
is
Rumpelstiltskin's
used over
down
and
the
over.
bottom.
I don't
that
trust you anymore.
I
You
mean, I
told
know
me that.
the original
Why?
Rumpelstiltskin fucking story. It's none of them.
Yeah.
My
take-
name doesn't
No,
even
it's
end
not
in an
that.
X, Austin.
My name doesn't even. What?
It ends in an A.
It ends in an R if you really.
No, it's not Alexander. She's not Alexander.
Is she?
This is
Are
this is
you?
where we find out that Austin doesn't know my name. Nobody tell him.
Who doesn't? I do
Austin
know.
doesn't.
See?
You don't.
Oh, I do know. No.
It's Alexa.
It's Alexa. Alexa, make bird sounds.
What bird sounds? You
Hawk.
gotta name the bird, man.
Hawk.
Oh, I could, but I'd break this audio so fucking hard it's not even funny.
Shark.
Can I ask a personal favor?
Yeah.
Can we please get through these fucking
Oh,
questions?
fuck. We got 10 minutes.
Thank God.
Disney character was Rapunzel. Alex, what's Savannah's?
I think that she has two that she really has liked for a long time, and recently she started leaning towards Mulan.
Hell yeah. What was the other
Cameron,
one?
Cameron Kronk. Yeah, what was the other one? Alex.
Pocahontas as well.
Nice.
Favorite.
Cameron's is Kronk. I love that. Is it because
Yeah,
they both start
that's
with K?
beautiful.
Yeah.
He just picked the
Kronk.
only K one.
They're friends. Wait a
Nice.
minute. They're the same. Favorite kind of pie?
Key lime.
I'm not going to make the joke I was going to make.
Do it.
These are minors.
Will you tell me later?
The
I
Rock.
don't know what joke you're gonna make.
It's a cream pie. It's what you call
That's
got
not.
it. I got it. Austin was making a
Wow.
sex joke.
I
see.
was going to do a sex joke, but it wasn't cream pie. There's poontang pie.
I don't think that's a thing. The thing I said was a thing.
Hey,
No,
you didn't
poontang
watch
pie's a
wrestling, did
thing.
you?
No.
It's a thing.
The Rock used to always say the poontang pie was his favorite pie. Right down on the street from Smackdown Hotel. But yeah, you're right. They're minors, so it's cherry.
Thanks. Can we
Cherry?
not record late at night anymore? 'Cause we're all loopy as fuck.
All right, we got cherry,
Good man.
Cherry has connotations too, you sick fuck.
cherry key lime cream, and what was Savannah's?
I don't think she likes pie really.
I was gonna
gross.
say
Like
same
any
thing
pie?
with Brandon.
I don't think she likes pie.
I think he'll like eat pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving if it's there, but he'll
There's
like get halfway through it and wish he hadn't.
Nice. Starbucks order.
Oh. Venti, caramel, mocha latte, macchiato with extra drizzle and 2 extra shots upside down.
Nice.
No whip.
The upside down's a pro move that people don't know.
Skinny.
Oh, okay.
That got Alex. That's all I wanted. I just wanted somebody to laugh at that fucking joke. Ordered basically a giant milkshake, but I would like it with skim milk.
Yes.
Alex,
He has one of those a day. For sure.
He makes time in between the meetings. Like, look, we can meet at Savannah's after. I'd need at least 10 extra minutes, though.
I gotta drink this.
I gotta get my
shots of
upside
espresso
down.
and half a gallon of caramel. He's trying really hard to get Starbucks to like name the drink after him, like they did for other influencers.
Of course.
Like
But
Jack
they
Harlow.
have not returned his calls.
What's Savannah's?
Cold brew iced coffee and a pup cup for a possum.
Nice.
Coffee is
and a pup cup, not in a pup cup.
And a pup cup.
Got it.
coffee is nasty, granite rock, rage, and nicotine.
Drink the water for Cameron. Gotta stay hydrated. What does Axe think of coffee? We don't know. He's not here. We're gonna go to Casey's question. We don't know. You have to wait till Axe drinks some coffee to see. He hasn't had it yet in this universe. Casey says, do the kids like Pokemon? And if so, what kind of team would you have? So we established this episode that Cameron does not like Pokemon. But
Yeah, we did come up organically.
if he had to pick a team, I guess it would just be Pikachu and Smash Brothers. He wouldn't pick a Pokemon team. It's just Pikachu and Smash Brothers. You guys can pick a team. Let's limit it to a starter and like somebody to accompany your starter instead of like a whole team. So you get 2.
I'll go first. Incineroar and like
Sure.
Lugia.
All right. I'll say, I guess your starter. Yeah, make it a starter and another Pokemon. Keep it a starter.
Incineroar
You're right.
is
You're
a
right. I was gonna say you didn't have to make a
Oh,
starter.
sorry, Litten? Okay.
You wanted a fire fighting. I get it.
No, it's a weed joke. Yeah, 420 Blaze it.
What about you, Grant?
He's only played Arceus in his starter, Cyndaquil.
Hell yeah.
And, he likes the ghost version that it evolves into, Arceus. Then he also likes the big bear that you find stuff with in Arceus. I can't remember.
Ursaluna. It's Ursaluna.
Ursaluna, yeah. There's a final. They made a 3rd evolution for Ursaring.
Over Ursaring, yeah.
In Arceus, like it was introduced in Arceus.
Yeah, PLA.
Well, what about you, Alex? What would Savannah's team be?
I will say that again. Savannah probably only knows this from being introduced through Zac, so probably she's like. Listen, I'm gonna subvert this question a little bit, as I always do. I can't ever fucking answer anything straight. I'm so sorry. She knows a lot of fucking facts about all of the Pokemon. She knows a fucking lot about them.
Yeah.
Her Pokemon is she has just an Arcanine named Possum. And that's it. No starter, no other fucking team. She's like, this is cool. Everything else, she just knows a lot about them, and that's it.
Is it one that Zac traded her because she
Probably.
didn't even fucking play the game?
Yep,
I
probably.
love that.
She's just studying like the encyclopedia. Like,
Perfect.
it's great.
This one looks like a dog. I will have this one. Thank you.
Your Arcanine sounds like a very growly boy. It's great.
I'm not dead yet.
Why do you call it our life?
They could, but not this time.
All right.
Yeah.
Then Casey says, well, I guess, I don't know if Casey wrote this or Alex wrote this because of what Casey said.
Casey wrote it.
Casey says, Casey wants a prom episode at some point. Would they go to prom and what are they wearing? If Rena asked them and you would dress up real nice.
Zac can't even fathom bothering with prom.
It's the last thing he wants to do and the last thing on his mind with dying, but to keep up appearances as we are trying to do, Grant would go to be shifty in the corner and sell people drugs.
Like the punch, yeah.
Yeah, Savannah probably would not
Play the role.
Did you just do the... I'm sorry.
No, go.
I didn't mean to.
Do it, you're on.
I'm sorry, it looked like you did the It's a Living shoulders. And then
Yeah, I mean,
that
gotta
was
play
it.
the role.
That was it. It wasn't worth me interrupting. I'm sorry. Please. I beg.
Yeah, Savannah would go begrudgingly, and I'm sure she probably has some sort of expensive dress in the back of the closet that was used for doing formal events, like with her parents' work or whatever, that she would wear. It's the same one as every other formal event she's ever attended.
Casey, I'll do my best to make it happen. The last question, I don't know. Let's cut it. Let's not. No, the last question is one I submitted.
Yes.
If your character was split in two halves, what personalities would each half have? Who wants to go first? I'll do it. Idiot and extremely logical, is what Cameron would be. I would play up the dumb part with one, and the other part would be him breaking down things like what makes the most sense to do. Not smart, just what common sense, what.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Grant would have one that was not even violence, but pure rage. That's just screaming about how everything is terrible and no one understands anything. And people are, all phonies and fakes and shit like that. And then the other one, I think, would just be gay crying in a corner. Just the gay part is just because he's gay, but the crying part is just too many feelings. Honestly, it's weird to say because they are very different characters, but Grant's two halves would be very similar to Rachel's.
I thought you were going to say Grant's two halves would be Bakugo and Deku.
Well, there's that now, because yeah.
Because we're crying in a corner and full of rage. Yeah.
I didn't expect that, but yeah, man.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's a good pull, because yes, that's very, very much should be happening.
What about Zac?
Oh, one would be an insufferable, trendy, vain show-off. Just doing fucking kickflips and I don't know, whatever. Just being insufferable. Really, really insufferable.
A bruh.
Bruh. Super bruh. And the other one would be just fully strategy. Full on, almost to the point of paranoia, probably. Obsessive, having to figure out every little thing to be the most efficient and the most perfectly suited for whatever.
Anna?
So, I think her two would end up being extremely cold logical, like absolutely no sort of sympathy or anything at all. Like to the point where it's like, here's where all the players are, and if we sacrifice this person for the like things that she would never do as herself. And then the other one would just be so crushingly depressed, just like crushingly sad and depressing as a person, and like very like not obviously the logical parts with the other one, but like just not even like kind of reacting at all, or only reacting like from that sort of place of like weird isolation.
Fatalistic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. I'm gonna keep track of which Hirac Delest this is. Do we want to look at this TikTok thing too? Is that another question, or was that just something?
Oh, that was the debate that Nate wanted to have about which side of the pizza is the top.
I'm gonna look at it real quick.
Oh.
If you were asked to take
Okay.
the top half
Save
I
that.
of the
don't
slice
remember
of pizza
now.
above,
Yeah, we could table this
Which
for
half
another
would-
time.
We need
They
to do
just-
this another time.
They just heard it
We
on
can
the
pizza table it. Pizza table it for another time in the middle of the box.
Oh,
Oh,
a little pizza table? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to make a quick note for our listeners. If any of our listeners want to bitch about where certain military bases are located and how to pronounce the capital of North Carolina, shut up. It's an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
this is the first time anybody's ever come to my defense over a pronunciation of a word I've done.
Here's the deal. Everyone can shut the fuck up about how Alex says stuff,
Yeah.
except me. That's my job. I will do it. No one else is allowed
You're
to.
gonna have to fight Tim.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tim is gonna like I do it sometimes because it's
Tim is
fun.
my proxy, and I've given him express permission.
Oh, okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever
I
make
can't be
fun
there
of
all the
Alex.
time. He's on more podcasts with her than me, which
Maybe
is
I do.
exactly 0 now that Soup Salad Sandwich is canceled. So,
Tim was on there.
no.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he was. Yeah,
I
but he
know,
wasn't
right?
regular.
He
Hey.
introduced us to the Romlet and changed all of our lives.
Oh my god. Yeah. All
Oh, I found out about the wrong with third aid.
Austin just had a fucking breakdown.
Hey, follow Tim
I'm waking
on
up my whole
Twitter.
house. Ooh, shit.
Remo Beware, is that it?
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah.
Tim. We like him.
Everybody follow Tim. Tim rules.
Tim does rule.
And if you want to follow other people, you can follow me at D&DB POD. Corey, where can they follow you?
At Rum Renegade on Twitter, but I'm rarely ever on there, so you can screams back, or you can go talk to me on the Discord. Join it. I'm there all the time.
What about you, Nate?
Splinter Smith, on all things internet,
And if you can't
Yeah.
find it, add an NC at the end, and maybe you'll find it again.
or the in the front.
Yeah.
Who knows? Might whatever.
And we usually have Alex go first because she has the most, but I wanted to give you the time that you needed, Alex, so you could go at the end.
I've really relaxed throughout this. Like,
Yeah.
I've chilled the fuck out. You can follow me personally at Alex and Birds for reasons that I will not be clear about.
Mm-hmm.
And you can
It's
also
the
just
birds.
Birds. You can also find me on other podcasts. I do Animorphs Anonymous. I do Horse Girls. I do. We were just talking about Soup Salad Sandwich. Hiatus it did for a while, but whatever. Who knows? I'm on this one, D&DB Pod. I'm on a secret mystery one that you don't know anything about yet. I've been guessing on other podcasts, all fucking around. So check it out.
Yeah.
You can find me there. And you know what, Austin? You should tell the other one where they can find out all the information about other shit.
What?
Because you can follow CZ Drop now.
Oh, yeah, you can follow CZ Drop on Twitter or Instagram. I'm on both of them. Sometimes I be posting. Sometimes I just be retweeting. If you tweet me, I guarantee I say something.
All right. Challenge accepted.
All right. Hey,
Austin says, I ain't no fucking wait.
I ain't no boy. Listen to me. Look, we go live every other Sunday in the mornings. And we play this game. Sometimes we go live on Tuesday nights. That's our usual other day where we do other stuff. CZ Drop on Twitch. That's it. You can look up all the VODs a week later on YouTube. But they're also stay on Twitch for 2 weeks, so you'd have no excuse not to watch them. Have fun. We love you. And until next time, fuck off, Jeff Bezos. Did we already do Jeff Bezos?
Probably.
Fuck.
Probably.
Fuck off. Anybody that